Welcome to ANN TV, broadcasting live from Ripley, Ohio, April 1st, 1863. This is Edward Softwater. We are here on the bank of the Ohio River, 50 miles southeast of Cincinnati. This is the location of the largest escape route of the Underground Railroad in the West. The abolitionists are celebrating today about 40 years helping fugitive slaves with the combined effort of Reverend John Rankin as station master and John P. Parker as conductor, and about 300 friends of the Ripley Abolition Society. To our TV audience who just joined us from St. Louis, I need to explain that since the Fugitive Slave Act of 1850, anyone caught harboring a slave is fined $1,000 and gets 6 months in prison. So the work here is very dangerous and has to be done in complete secrecy. Now, we have here Reverend John Rankin, who runs the biggest underground railroad station in this part of Ohio. Welcome, please, Reverend Rankin.
How do you do, Mr. Saltwater?
Softwater, actually.
My apologies, sir. Pardon me.
Now,
in my family, everyone is armed with pistols and rifles to set an example of armed neutrality. I reorganized the Ripley Anti-Slavery Society, and I linked it with the statewide organization. My wife, Jean, she makes sure that the fire is always burning and that there's food on the table. And any one of my 9 sons is expected to be on call at a moment's notice to saddle a horse and to help a frightened fugitive on to the next safe house.
Well, I see. Wasn't all that dangerous?
No, I put a notice in the Ripley Bee after the last assault on my house, stating that any stranger seen on my property after bedtime are at risk and could be shot on sight. I am a peaceful man, but I feel it is my duty to shoot down midnight assassins and strangers, as it is my duty to pray.
Great. I'm sure that cuts down on violence. Now, what is the secret of success in the Underground Railroad?
Well, the secret to the success of the Underground Railroad is boldness, but discretion, and that you cannot be caught with a slave in your house. You cannot be prosecuted unless they catch you with the slave. And I tell all my sons they are not allowed to speak to anyone about anything we do here.
All right. Well, now let's talk to John P. Parker, a metal casting foundry owner by day and a conductor on the Underground Railroad by night. Welcome, Mr. Parker.
Thank you, Mr. Sugarwater.
Softwater.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
Now, I understand you row a skiff across the Ohio River all the way to Kentucky every night to pick up slaves. According to Kentucky law, helping slaves escape can get you 21 years in the state penitentiary. Aren't you a little worried about being caught and spending the rest of your life in prison?
Not at all. It's something about the game that I really like. It's the adventure of almost getting caught and having new slaves to care for every night. This is my land, the borderland, and it has been for 20 years, from 1845 till now.
I see, but aren't there so many people looking for you?
You know, I've educated myself in New Orleans on how to outwit dumb men. The slave catchers or bounty hunters are only doing what they're doing for money. And they are dim-witted. I'm dealing with ignorant men.
And John Parker, with the Underground Railroad.
Thank you.